the chosen one. By next weekend, your reality will be different than it is now. Everything is moving in your favor. The delay you've been experiencing is being eliminated. The pressure you've been under, it is being raised. The doors that were shut in your face are now swinging open. This is not just another chapter in your life. This is a heavenly turnaround, a total transition into a new season of life. You won't wake up next weekend in the same emotional state, with the same limits or obligations. A version of your life that you have hoped for will find you. It will not be a one-time visit. It will last because what is coming is not transient. It marks the beginning of something lasting. You are entering a new era of favor, divine alignment, and a destiny inscribed in power and glory just for you. Watch this video till the conclusion and leave your best wishes. Type 777 in the comments section. This is more than just interaction. It is a statement. It's your method of telling the universe and your creator that you're prepared. Allow your desires to be like a fire, blazing with clarity and purpose as you write them. You transmit messages that cause invisible forces to operate on your favor. You alter the atmosphere. You reawaken the divine. And you proclaim, I believe in the new reality. What you commit your energy to now will increase, and whatever you want for now will return to Trist, her chosen one. I like this video. Subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and pay careful attention. You've gone through a quiet battle. You've been strolling through days that seem empty. You smiled despite bearing responsibilities that no one saw. You awoke and faced conflicts that would have destroyed others. But you did not give up. You remained. You remained motionless when the earth beneath you seemed shaky. Heaven has taken notice. Your pain was not in vain. It was noticed. The weight you carried was not disregarded. It was weighed. The tears you shed were not invisible. They were gathered. Everything now works in your advantage, embracing your future in ways you can't yet envision. By next weekend, you will notice a significant difference in the air around you. It will not be subtle. It will seem as if the environment in your life has shifted. You'll wake up and find you're no longer burdened by the things that used to cause you anxiety. The routines that depleted you emotionally, financially, spiritually, and woolly. These trends are breaking. Something otherworldly is beginning to develop around you. And this time, it's not about resistance. It's a prize. You are going to walk differently. You are going to speak differently. You will carry a sense of ease and lightness, because life will begin to react to your inner radiance, your alignment and heightened vibration. This is not only a motivating message. This is a prophetic message for your soul. You're not waiting any longer. Your shift has already started. Even the obstacles you've just encountered were part of divine redirection. What did not work out is not a failure. It was a setup for something far greater. You did not miss out. You were being positioned. You did not lose. You were being safeguarded. Now that the dust has settled, your breakthrough is becoming more apparent. And not slowly, quickly. The momentum is gaining fire. The heavenly calendar has circled your name. The angels are taking up position. The shift is not voluntary. It is decreed. Don't overlook what may occur in only a few days. Miracles do not follow a human timescale. They accelerate. And when they arrive, they do not come softly. They come with power. That force is already approaching your life. You'll begin to get unusual emails, weird calls, fresh ideas, heavenly appointments. Conversations that were previously closed will reopen, this time with favor. Delays will end. Blockages will disappear. Resources will be unleashed, and everything will seem abrupt. But that is not surprising to God. It's wonderful timing. There are people watching you right now, unaware that you are going to soar in ways they never dreamed. You won't have to declare your improvement. It will make an announcement about itself. Your stroll will have proof. Your voice will carry weight. Your life will convey the message. You won't need to describe what you've gone through. Your triumph will be louder than your past. Your next level is not something you must pursue. It is already racing at you. The alignment has been completed. The place has been cleaned. The new is coming. You know, there are occasions in life when the heavenly realm makes a decision. It is time. It is time for the humble to be raised. It's time for the quiet to be heard. It's time for the broken. Be blessed and selected as one. It's one of those moments. You have crossed the line. You have finished the testing season. Here comes the payoff. Not because you were flawless, but because you were loyal. Not because you had it all together, but because you showed up even when you wanted to give up. You've earned this moment with unseen obedience, perseverance, and trust. You will no longer be the one watching others enjoy the life you want. You will be an example. You will be the testimonies. Others will be enthralled by your narrative. How did this happen so quickly? But you'll realize it wasn't quick. It was divine. It was timely. It was yours all along. The shift was just waiting until the scheduled hour. The time has come. Not next year or sometime, but by next weekend. The aura around your name will have shifted. Keep your eyes open this week. Pay attention to the signals, the abrupt thoughts, and the change in your mood. Do not disregard the mild nudges. Do not examine the unusual benefits. This is the domain of answered prayer, and you're not imagining it. What is starting to happen is genuine. The previous version of you fulfilled its function. The long wait for you to explain yourself has ended. The dominant, dazzling, and confident version of yourself is rising. The new edition has more influence, clarity, and abundance than you've ever experienced. It won't take long now. In fact, it has already started. There are already moves going on behind the scenes that will be exposed at the appropriate moment. The miraculous check you've been waiting for. It's on its way. That unexpected message is coming to that seemingly lost opportunity. It is being rewritten. That breakthrough you almost gave up on is going to become a reality. You will not have to beg for it, chase, or manage it. It's happening easily and effortlessly supernaturally, because that's what occurs when the divine decrees a change. Everything begins going in your way. This transformation will start slowly, but grow dramatically. At first, it may seem like an interior calm, a tranquility that outweighs your previous concerns. You'll notice that you breathe differently, move more confidently, and feel more anchored in your choices. However, that inner alteration will eventually manifest itself in the outside world. Suddenly, the calls will arrive. The approvals will arrive. Invitations will emerge. People who previously ignored you will return this time with respect in their tone and honor in their eyes, since the energy surrounding you is being rebalanced. Your frequency is higher. You are vibrating in divine harmony. You'll notice it in your body as reduced weariness and greater vigor. You'll realize that the correct words come to you and that you start to attract the answers you were looking for. The burden you've been carrying will no longer hold you back. The future will feel lighter. The doubt that used to stalk you will begin to subside. Not because you know exactly what's going to happen, but because you finally put your confidence in the power that's directing you. That trust will become your new basis. And from that foundation, you will gain strength, confidence, and vision. And although others may believe it is chance or luck, you will know the reality. This transition did not happen overnight. It was prepared. It was whispered over you before you understood what to ask for. It was waiting for you to finish the internal tasks. You see, change begins inside, and you picked one. Have completed the secret labor, soul refining. Letting go. The choice of peace above performance. The raising of your standards. And now that you've passed the internal exam, your exterior environment must reflect it. Do not underestimate how swiftly the supernatural may redirect your life. One meeting, one time, and something unexpected. Yes, can start a chain reaction of benefits that you couldn't have planned with all your efforts. You have done enough. You have sown plenty. You've struggled long enough. The harvest is coming for you. This is not the time for toil. This is the season of overflow. People, opportunity, and resources. They are all converging now, like a river meeting the sea. Everything that was destined for you is attracted to your energy field. By next weekend, you'll be in situations you'd never imagined possible. Not because you pressured them, but because you agreed with them. You stayed true to yourself. You've stopped settling. You've stopped shrinking. You remembered who you were. You recall that you are a vehicle of greatness, a messenger of heavenly promise. And now that memory is bringing gifts into your life at an incredible rate. Observe how everything accelerates. Watch as even time starts to work in your favor. Notice how you begin to feel like you're at the right place at the right moment. Each time, it won't be long until the folks around you notice the shine. They'll notice something odd about you, and they'll be correct. Because your spirituality has been ignited. You've assumed authority. You've taken ownership. You've established your place in the universe as someone who is no longer begging for crumbs of delight, but rather commands a table of plenty. That attitude, mentality, and confidence, it will be magnetized. People will gravitate to you. But more significantly, the appropriate individuals will gravitate toward you. Your tribe is on its way. Your circle is currently being updated. No more draining relationships. No more one-sided energy transfers. What's coming is mutual, sacred, empowering. You'll no longer wander into rooms wanting to be noticed. You'll go into rooms knowing you've been sent. Your presence will speak for you because you have become the personification of answered prayers. You become proof that faith works. You become a genuine, breathing example of what occurs when a person refuses to give up despite having every incentive to do so. That kind of tale cannot be disregarded. That kind of tale encourages revolutions and chooses one. That narrative is yours. Let the world prepare, because the version of you emerging is ordinary. You've gone through too much to play small now. The fire you walked through did not burn you. It branded you. It imbued you with a purpose so strong that no darkness could remove it. The strain you faced has only refined your calling. Now is your moment to shine, to talk, to construct, to ascend. This isn't your typical glow-up. This is your divine appointment. Your name echoes in the unseen. Your destiny is unfolding, and the curtain is lifting. There is a reason you are experiencing a pull right now. You have a feeling that something significant is about to happen. You are not incorrect. You are not insane. That emotion is genuine. And this is because your soul is already aware of what is about to happen. That eagerness, anticipation, and inner rejoicing. This is a preview. It is your soul, responding to what the heavens have already prepared. Trust it. Lean into it. Let it lead you. You're not imagining this breakthrough. You're feeling it. And that sense is confirmation. Let this be the week you change your posture. No more begging. No more doubts. No more telling your narrative of misery. Start speaking from where you're going, not where you've been. Declare plenty, not scarcity. Declare healing, not injured. Declare strength, not fear. Speak as if it's already finished, because in spirit it is. And when your speech reflects your future, you become unstoppable. You move in rhythm with the cosmos, and nothing can stop what is divinely intended. You aren't late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are ideally positioned. Everything you've encountered, every detour, heartache, and delay was part of the divine plan. Nothing was squandered, not even the agony, because suffering became your instructor. The rejection served as your protection. Now everything becomes clear. The jigsaw pieces are fitting together. And the image that is creating, it's even more gorgeous than you expected. By next weekend, you'll reflect on this occasion and say, that was the week in which everything changed. And you'll be correct. Because this is when you finally acknowledge the reality that you are deserving of greatness, of plenty, of joy, serenity, love, and financial success. No longer doubting it. Stop apologizing for desiring more. The divine gave you those wants for a purpose. They are precious messages that lead to your destiny. And the future is today. The countdown has already begun. The days ahead are not typical. They are burdened with fate. Walk into each one with confidence. Walk into each one anticipating something extraordinary. Speak life. Walk tall. Move like the version of yourself that already lives in plenty. Because that version of yourself is already there in you, waiting to be completely revealed. And the moment has arrived. There are no coincidences in the divine world. Everything has a purpose. Every delay, every dark night of the soul, Each one was transforming you into the version of yourself capable of carrying what was going to be given. The benefits that are coming are too weighty for feeble hands. They are too holy for uncertain trust. This is why you needed to be strengthened. That's why you had to travel through fire before returning to optimism. Now, because you did, you opted not to submit to terror. By next weekend, you'll have experienced the type of life change that others can only imagine. Many of the things you've been praying for will start to arrive without opposition. Not because the journey will be faultless, but because divine favor will outweigh every impediment. You're not only entering a new chapter, you're entering a new dimension. What used to annoy you will no longer trouble you. What used to hinder you will now benefit you. Your name is mentioned in chambers where choices are made. You may not see it now, but the vibration around your identity is shifting. You'll understand that this isn't a fleeting moment. It represents a transition in identity. You are not merely someone wanting to be appointed to reign. You are taking on the whole scope of your work. You will no longer shrink to fit into places that were never designed to retain your might. You will no longer apologize for your brightness. You will no longer accept rudeness, disguised as a link. You have outgrown tiny confines, and the cosmos knows it. That is why expansion is occurring right now. And certainly, you may experience some discomfort as this transition starts. That is normal. New heights always bring new vibrations, but do not mistake pain for peril. This is nothing to be terrified of. It's something you should embrace. When heavenly promotion starts, everything that isn't in alignment will naturally fade away. That job, person, or trend may no longer exist. Not because you fail, but because you are now prepared for what comes next. Let go. Let it go. What's coming in is so much bigger. You will feel more connected to your mission than ever before. Clarity is coming. Questions that have plagued you for years will now have easy, straightforward solutions. You will wake up knowing exactly what to do. You'll go into rooms and feel connected. You'll talk, and everyone will listen. Not because you are louder, but because you are spiritually louder. Your frequency will be unmistakable. You aren't merely living differently. You're issuing various commands. You are being handed authority. Authority does not seek permission. Authority enters and sets the tone. That's you now. You are no longer strolling around expecting things would change. You are the one who transforms them. Your energy alters surroundings. Your choices disrupt generational cycles. Your presence soothes storms. You are traveling in a state of alignment in which you no longer seek affirmation from others since the divine has already validated you. The next stage of your life is not about demonstrating who you are. It is about expressing who you have become. You've moved beyond the point when you needed people to grasp your vision. If they see it, great. If not, you keep building. You aren't constructing to be noticed. You are constructing because you have been called. And when you build on calling rather than ego, the outcomes are unstoppable. Favor greets you at each step. Provision flows without coercion. Resources. Follow your thoughts. It becomes easy. Not because life is easy, but because you are in the zone. You will also notice that your ideas are evolving. You will no longer spend energy rehashing previous errors or harboring regrets. Instead, your thoughts will be preoccupied with forward motion vision, planning, and producing. You will become more choosy with your energies and more deliberate with your time. You'll guard your peace like it's a jewel, since you now understand that tranquility equals strength. It is the soil on which miracles flourish, and you're no longer allowing any poisonous plants to grow there.